Clap it up one more time for PHADA and EDEP and putting on this great occasion. Just want to let everybody know I had a good amount of time to sit and glean a lot of knowledge from Mary, and so if you don't like this speech, you definitely can send her your remarks because I was taking notes. Never was the richest, nor the wisest, nor the dopest. Always was the ugly one, the dumbest, and the brokest. Rose above my status when my friends started to notice that Oche got something we ain't got, even though he the poet. Flipped the situation around and then it exploded. Money ain't the answer to everything, and you know it. Freshman year, buddies was walking while I was rolling, but my immobile ain't nothing compared to what they was showing. They both the tightest gear and their pockets were always swollen. Kept the honeys tripping off all the money they blowing. We kept the conversation to minimum when we're rolling. I'ma get some help on that petrol or y'all ain't going. See, $4 ain't no money on that tank no more. You better get your butt up and hit the dough. We do it how we do it, baby, that's for sure. Cause $4 ain't no money on that tank no more. If I had a dime for every single time they joan, then I would have enough to pay the mortgage on a home. No house we own, we rent to make ends meet. Had to get a loan to pay the bills for the week. When everybody sleep, I sneak to get a treat. But some days of the week, we had no food to eat. Though the fridge was slim, it kept me humble in the flesh. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. No stress, I guess. I was blessed. They made me strong. Never bothered me that poverty was going on. God, he still provided, and it told me that in Psalms, you ain't got to have money to be one of God's own. Hello, 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 and thank you for having me here today. I'm truly honored to be speaking to you, my fellow Public Housing Directors Association, Executive Director Education Program graduates. As we stand here today, I can't help but reflect on my own childhood. Growing up in public housing like so many of our residents do today, it wasn't easy. I can recall having holes in my shoes and my clothes, and my friends joking that they could smell me coming. And some days of the week, we had no food to eat. It was mostly difficult because it didn't feel like we were living our own lives. It felt like we were living lives that were prepared for us. We were going with the script that was written by somebody else. We didn't know what major changes would come about that would affect our lives in efforts to make our community more secure, safe, or sustainable. These decisions were made for us, not with us or by us. We also had no idea how long we'd be living in government-assisted housing. We had no idea what it would take to reposition our family's finances in order to afford market rate housing. Even more consequential, we had no idea how to plan for such a reality. Even with all this uncertainty, the most difficult part of my story for me to face has been watching how long it took to climb out of poverty. 2 decades. That's how long it took. As a child, it wasn't my fault or my responsibility to fix. As an adult, it was both. That truth burned. I remember taking notes as a 10, 11, and 12-year-old about all the things I'd do different if I were in charge. Now, as an adult, I am in charge. It is that realization that has made me who I am today. It has given me the drive and determination to succeed, and I'm grateful for it. And that's what brings me here today. You see, working in housing is a full circle experience for me. Out of all the places I could have gone and all the things I could have done, serving the residents of communities just like the one I grew up in is one of my greatest honors. The work we do is essential. It's not just about providing a place to live. It's about giving families time to figure things out, time to get into drug treatment programs, time to seek job training, time to go back to school. All of these things are essential, and without a stable place to live, they are impossible. Therefore, it's critical that we approach our work with a certain sensibility. Whatever brings a person or a family to our community, they are the direct beneficiaries of our intentions. If we aim to make a difference, we will. If we aim to run an above-board shop, we will. If we aim to collect rent and maintain high FAS and CMAP scores, we will. However, if we intend to act as a bridge from uncertainty to stability, if we intend to act as a bridge from homelessness to home ownership, from unemployment to employer, from community menace to community advocate, from housing insecure to well-housed, we can and we will. Matter of fact, we must. Residents born into our communities are not only bound to start behind, but without us, it's easy as ever to get left behind. Though now I can financially support my own family, it took me 20 years, an Ivy League degree, and countless breaks to get here. So I want to encourage all of you to keep up the good work. The work you do is not just essential, it is life-saving. Keep pushing forward. Keep buying families time. And never lose sight of the impact that you have on the lives of our residents. You are their hope for a greater tomorrow. Again, to my colleagues in this cohort, congratulations on this graduation. I'm honored to be here today, and I'm sure each one of us will go on to do great things. Thank you very much.